Kindness is said to be a seed that always grows, even when planted in silence. Watch out for this unforgettable tale that changed a man's life forever just with a bowl of leftover yam. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. In the humble village of Onura, surrounded by tall Iroko trees and red earth farmlands, lived a man named Onura. He was not known for wealth, he was not a chief, nor a priest, nor a man of influence. He owned no land, no wife, and no children. His hut was made from dried mud and thatched grass, patched with banana leaves one day. Rains became too stubborn, but still, Onura was content. Every day, he woke before the cock's first crow, slung his hoe over his shoulder, and walked to the farms of others. He would weed, till, and sweat in return for small pieces of yam or palm oil, yet no one in Onura ever went hungry if they passed by Onura's home. My firewood may be little, he would say, but there's always room beside my fire. Even the children sang songs about his generosity. Onura's pot may be small, but his heart is big like the sky above all. One evening, as the village prepared for the New Yam festival, dark clouds gathered with an anger that shook even the oldest palm trees. Thunder cracked the sky like a talking drum. People hurried into their homes. Fires were put out. Market stalls were abandoned, and then there was a knock on Onura's weak wooden door. It was soft, almost unsure. When he opened it, a man stood before him, drenched from head to toe, his bones sharp under the skin, his wrapper tattered like a leaf chewed by locusts. His eyes held 1,000 storms, but his lips only muttered, "Please. Food." Without a word, Onura pulled him inside, fetched dry clothes from his bamboo shelf, and placed a steaming bowl of roasted yam with red oil before the man. Eat. A man must not sleep with hunger and cold in his belly. The beggar said nothing. He only ate slowly, each bite like it had meaning. That night, Onura gave him his own mat by the fire and slept near the door. By morning, the beggar was gone, no footprints. No thank you. No trace, only the smell of burnt palm oil and ash from the hearth remained. At first, nothing changed, but a week after the rain, Onura noticed something strange. A small patch of soil behind his hut, land he had never planted on, had sprouted green. Healthy yam tendrils, he laughed. You. Even my backyard wants to farm itself now. He didn't know that this was just the beginning. His sick goat, which had refused to eat for weeks, suddenly leapt with joy and gave birth to 3 strong kids. A hen that laid no eggs suddenly became the pride of the village, laying 2 eggs a day. Villagers started to notice. Onura, is it not you we used to mock? Did someone dash you charms? Who poured honey on your name? But Onura just smiled and kept sharing whatever he had. One market day, a wealthy trader from a faraway land stopped under the orange tree in front of Onura's hut. The heat of the sun had nearly broken his spirit, and he asked for water. Onura fetched cold water from his clay pot and even offered him roasted groundnuts. They talked. They laughed. And the trader left. 3 moons later, the same man returned, but this time with a caravan of goods, livestock, fine wrappers, cowries, and land papers. Onura, he said, I don't understand it. But since I drank from your pot, my fortunes have doubled. I want to bless the soil that blessed me. He handed Onura everything, land, goats, yam barns, even servants. The entire village gathered in disbelief. The same man who once patched his roof with banana leaves was now the most blessed in Umuit. That night, Onura lit his lantern, sat outside, and wept, not for sadness, but for confusion and joy. As he drifted to sleep, he found himself standing before the very beggar he once fed, but the beggar's appearance had changed. His rags were gone. In their place was a glowing white wrapper, his face shining brighter than any full moon. He said, "I was not just a beggar. I was a spirit sent by the gods to test the hearts of men. Many doors were shut against me. Many eyes turned away. But you gave your last food with joy. The gods have blessed you, not just for feeding me, but for doing so with no thought of gain. Continue to share, and your barn will never go empty." Then the spirit vanished like smoke into the wind. From that day, the name Onura became a song sung at moonlit gatherings. Children were named after him, and the people of Umuid began to change. They shared more, they gave without asking. They began to believe that what you give in silence returns in thunder. If you enjoyed this tale, please like, share and subscribe for more.